Sunkissed. Go on, guys. 79 Twitch. Another part of my series of ammo reviews. Going to hit up the all famous 22 long rifle. Woo! Probably the absolute cheapest round out on the market today. $40 gets you 500 rounds. Sunkissed. Delicious. Anyway, I have my Remington Nylon 66 and unique pistol, Phoenix Arms HP 22. As you can see, it is unloaded. Hammers down. Sweet gun. I just hate that it has 3 safeties. It's got one right there, it's got one up there, and then it's got a trigger safety somewhere on the internals. I don't know. I'm not much of a handgun person. Anyway, 22s. Well, I'll just get one out of this box. Just some old 22s. Look at that. One of the most common rounds that are out there today. Probably one of the most produced rounds there are. Right here I have, this is a box of 100. It's almost completely full. Box of 50. Box of 50. I have almost 200 rounds. Honestly, I probably got about 150 rounds right here. This little piece of space. Look at that. I can almost cover that up in my hand. The 22. So much you can do with the 22. Shoot a squirrel, shoot a rabbit, shoot a dog. I don't know. Take on hordes of zombies. Whatever you want to do. They are alright as a round. As you can see, there is, well, I can't say there's no primer, but it's like the whole back part is the primer. You see no, right there, you can see there's no primer, as opposed to if I take 870, you can see the primer right there in the middle. Did I say 870? I'm going to say 12 gauge. Whatever. 22 is a pretty good round. They can even be fast too. If you want a good cheap round, you can get you the subsonic rounds. Those fire extremely slow. They are target ammunition. They are trash. I was shooting at a target at 100 yards away with one. And what I mean by shoot at a target, I was shooting at this like 10 foot by 10 foot piece of plywood at 100 yards, and it was like I was shooting at it with this Nylon 66, and it was like pop, thud, pop, thud. There was such a delay. It was very amusing. But I mean, I really don't know a whole lot about 22s. Honestly, I really don't shoot them. They are somewhat quiet rounds. I mean, as you can see, 37 grain. It's fairly small. You can get 223, and they're like a 65 grain, stuff like that. So, a fairly small amount of actual gunpowder goes into the round. But these things are so versatile. I mean, you can use them for just about anything you want. For comparison purposes, I have all kinds of ammo lined up. The 22, well, you obviously know what the 22 is. Next, that's a 380, 9mm, 357, 223, and 7.62 by 39 for size comparison. Then I got 410 12 gauge over there. There you go. Try not to knock over my soda. 22 12 gauge size comparison. As you can see, I'm trying to stall. There's different kinds of like ammo you can get. Obviously, Winchester Super X. Winchester, really good ammo. Their guns piss me off, but their ammo's good. When you fire it out of a nylon 66 or another rifle, actual 22 rifle, the round is not very loud. I mean, you know, you always want to wear hearing protection, eye protection, all that other good stuff, but it's not necessary with a 22. Now, and that's with a full-length barrel. If you shoot a 22 out of a 3-inch barrel, or 2.5-inch barrel, 3-inch barrel, I don't know. It's 2 inches, so. Yeah, 3-inch barrel. I just got this thing from like Menards. And it's kind of cheap, but it's awesome. Love it. Out of a 3-inch barrel, this thing has a heck of a fireball. It's very loud, very intimidating, even though it is a 22. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, a 22 will fuck you up, but it's not as intimidating, say, a 44 Magnum or a 357, or even a Judge. He shoots the 410 or 45 Long Colt and stuff like that. I mean, that's is very intimidating. The chamber is clear on this, so I'll just kind of talk about the gun a little bit. I just got this Winchester Super X ammo loaded up. It's the Target magazine, where you have a little pinky grip right there. Which is pretty nice. And I also have a CCI hollow points, 1600 feet per second. I don't know what grain they are. For a concealed carry look, which is how a pistol should look. I don't like the extended pinky grip. Get out of there. The magazines fit really tight. But like I said, 22, I mean, you can use it for just about anything. Hunting, survival. 22 rifles are extremely cheap. I've picked up 22 rifles for $100. I think my most expensive 22 rifle was, man, I don't even know what it was. I think it was Remington. I'm not for sure. I don't have it anymore. Traded in. And I paid $125 for it. Now, of course, with inflation and our fearless leaders in office, gun prices have went up. But you can still get you a good 10/22 for $300-400 if you go to the right place. I mean, even that might be high. I don't know. Really know the price, but for 10/22s, but that's about the range I would expect them to be in nowadays. But 22, if I was to give it a scale 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 9 on versatility. I mean, you can use them anywhere. They're cheap. Uh, you can use them for, just about anything. But as for like knockdown power and stuff, I mean, as a home defense weapon, I wouldn't score this very high. But as a survival weapon, I think it's a must. So, you guys draw your own conclusion. But it is a cheap route. The other good thing is you can buy various types. Like, say you got this, high dollar AR-15, right? Well, 223 is kind of expensive nowadays. So you go get a 22 bolt carrier, get you 22 magazine, and great training tools. You can even pick up AKs that shoot 22. Very, very, very good training tools. Good to learn how to operate the weapon and stuff like that, and actually be able to hit a target and have a little bit of fun too. So 22, they're all right, but no, like I said, I'm into AKs, so really don't know what else to say about them.